Okay, right now we are trying to find the answer. Do we want to accept or reject the project? So we need to use the tools to find that answer, and one of them is payback period. Okay. Not only payback period, you actually have 6 different tools: payback period, discount payback period, net present value, profitability index, IRR, and modified internal rate of return, or MIRR. So let's start off from the first one, right? Payback period, right? What is payback period? How long does it take to get your initial outlay back? Okay, so you look at the picture. The initial outlay is 500. In parentheses mean cash outflow. You pay the money, right? Pay the cash, and all 150 must be cash, right? How long does it take to get that 500 back? That is payback period. Look at the end of year 1. You receive 150, right? It's not 500 yet, so it's not enough. So what about year 2? Year 2 you get another 150. So accurate with the year 1 that you receive is 300. So we need another 200. So try year 3. Year 3 you get accumulate equals to 450. So you need another 50, right? So you have to try year 4. Year 4 you get 150, which is too much, right? So you need only 500. What you need to do is to interpolate. You know the answer should be somewhere between 3 and 4. Look at the end of year 3. At the end of year 3, you need another what? Another 50, right? Because you have 450 already. You need another 50 out of 150 that you will have from year 4. So you take 50 divided by 150, you get 0.33, and add with 3, right? So the answer should be 3.33 years payback period. So next big question, it is a 3.3 year payback period. Good. How do we know? Is it acceptable? So the goal here is to make investment decision accept or reject. Is it acceptable? So you need to benchmark, right? This 3.33 year with something called the management cutoff. How long does it take in general for this project to get the money back, right? It's come from the senior management decision. Let's say 5 years. They might benchmark with the same kind of project in the other firm in the same industry, right? And then they come up with 5 years. So should we accept or reject? If the cutoff is 5 years or standard is 5 years, you get your money faster. You use only 3.33 years. It means what? Accept project, right? Why? Because you get your money faster than the cutoff or the criteria. Okay, look at this example. As you can see, right? We try to get the payback period. Look at the project L, right? Initial outlay is 100. So payback period is how long does it take to get your 100 back? Look at the end of year 1. You get 10, right? You need another 90, which is not enough. So try year 2. Year 2 you get another 60, right? So you still need 30. Year 4 is 80. It's too much already, right? So the answer should be somewhere between 2 and 3, right? So you take 2 plus what? 30 divided by 80. This is how you interpret. So the answer is 2.375 years. Project S, you see how long does it take to get the 100 back? Is 1 year enough? Not enough, right? You need another 30. Year 2, you get another 50. It's too much, right? So the answer should be somewhere between 1 and 2, right? So you have to interpolate. How do you interpolate? You take at the end of year 1 plus what? 30 divided by 50, right? Or 1.6 years. What should be the strength of the payback? Number 1 is easy to calculate, right? And number 2, provide the indication of project risk and illiquidity, right? The faster you get your money, the lower the risk of illiquidity. What should be the weaknesses of the payback period? Number 1, ignore time value of money, right? We never concern time value of money at all. Number 2, you never mention the cash flow after you get money back. And number 3, the firm cut off are subjective. How do you know 5 years good, right? What should be your criteria, right? So it's subjective. So we try to fix the problem of the payback period by concerning the TVM, right, into the equation. So we need to look at the discount payback period. Okay, discount payback period. You need to discount those cash flow first, right, and try to go back to the original payback period. Look at this picture. What should be original payback period? How long does it take to get 500 back? 2 years, right? You get 250 for 2 years. It equals to 500. What about discount payback period? You got to do by taking the discount of or expected cash flow by using this discount rate 14%. First, you need to find the discount expected cash flow first, and then go back to do original discount, original payback period. So year 0, you don't need to discount anything, right? Because it's already times 0. Year 1, you need to discount the first 250. Discount 2 times 0, you get 219, right? By using 14%. And then, is 1 year enough? Not enough. You need another 280.7. So try year 2. Another 250, but you got to discount first. Discount 250 at the end of year 2, 2 times 0, you get 192.37. And it's also not enough, right? You need another 88.33. So discount the cash flow at the end of year 3, 250, discount by what? 14%. Again, right? You get what? 168.74, which is too much, right? So the answer should be somewhere between 2 and 3. So which is what? 2.52 years. How do you get 0.52? 88.33 divided by 168.74. Right, so the answer is 2.52 years. More example, you see, IO is 100, right? 10, 60, 80 expected cash flow. So first thing you need to do is to discount first. Discount 10, you get 9.09. Discount 60, you get 49.59. Discount 80, you get 60.11. And then you do payback period. So the answer is 2.7 years. Now, what should be the problems remaining? Number 1, the cut-off are still subjective, right? How do you know 5 years is okay, right? And number 2, the problem still what? You don't care about the cash flow after you get your money back, all right?